The idea that people should be allowed to lock themselves on to property they do not own, surely it's the pro-property rights position to make that illegal.
Well, the thing that was explained very well, I thought, by a variety of people over the course of a very limited debate, because they brought it so late to the House of Lords, was that there's plenty of laws that can be used to deal with those kind of demonstrations on the statute books. And when you actually looked at the details, actually what you found was that you could actually be arrested for carrying, for example, a bike lock. Without suspicion, you could be searched. They brought in these stop and search laws. That's what they were trying to do, where you could be stopped and searched without suspicion. Now, that's one thing if you're talking about serious knife crime or if you're talking about terrorism. We were talking about the legal right to protest. And so I think they just went too far. And if you just listen to the speech by the minister at the House of Lords last night, you'd think that it was just about dealing with these particular types of protests. But the police haven't particularly demanded they have extra powers to deal with these protests. I think we might have a crisis of policing where they're not sure how to intervene on different demonstrations. But also for your listeners, these are broad powers that would be used against anyone. So you discovered that, for example, say you wanted to organise a demonstration in defence of a Churchill statue. Say you wanted to organise a protest at some point in the future pro-fracking. I mean, once you have these laws on the statute books, they're not going to go, oh, we're a policeman, we're only going to use them against Extinction Rebellion or Insulate Britain. They're there for good. They'll be used against all of us. And so it's very important that we're not picky about saying, oh, well, it's all right, these will only be used against the people we don't like. That's never the way illiberal laws work.